So hello. Well, I have another Nightwish song, but before I start that, let me introduce Little Man. He's actually a tomcat a couple years ago and took him in. He's kind of a big boy actually, and but he enjoys coming on YouTube every once in a while. So I do read all the comments. I appreciate all the comments and our ability to converse. Thank you so much for the Facebook request, friend request, and just so you know that our code word Santa has been doing wonderful. It's a level of verification that I have that you are from this channel and YouTube. Some of the things I'm thinking about is an upgrade to a more stable computer system that would cope better with the workload that I'm asking of it. So I have that in the works. I'm also thinking about Patreon, and I need to learn how that works and see if that's something that might be helpful as I grow this channel. And I want to make sure that I do what's right for you, the viewer, and for myself too. I do work 2 jobs. It's often difficult for me. So yeah, I'm starting to do a few more things where I'm putting a little bit more effort into the ukulele play. I'm going to be getting some lessons for just a little bit of time, and I think that's going to help, bring me to the next level. I also have artwork that I do, and I'd like to, for instance, that one I did when I was at my parents' house. I would like to be able to do more with the artwork. And if I can do those kind of things and focus on these, physically it's going to be better for me. Financially, I should be okay. And that would be a life that's more enriched. And I would surely benefit from that as well as others. And speaking of others, I would like to welcome everyone back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Joyride. And I just appreciate everything that you have given me and that I am learning as I grow myself, as I'm learning symphonic metal and expanding my horizons. Started Nightwish journey about 4.5 months ago. And what I'd like to say is, as long as I have commenters and people that are helping guide this journey with your suggestions, your feedback, that's how I'm learning. There's, some wonderful suggestions out there, and I'm doing my best to make sure that I'm keeping track of these. I have a song called Over the Hills and Far Away, and I don't know anything about it except what I read, and it was released as an extended play in 2001. And my understanding is that the bassist is in this song, or was it soon after? I don't know. Was replaced, and that's when Marco came on board. So, all right. Well, I've talked too much now. Let's go ahead and get this one fired up. Over the hills and far away. Okay, let's get started.
They came for him one winter's night. The rested he was bound. He said there'd been a robbery. His pistol had been found. The
take a quick pause there because that's what we do as commentators and reactors. Well, what I noticed right off the very first thing was the do 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 with Juka. Just he is a beast on those drums, and they became to me an extension of him. And also notably is and Pooh. I really enjoy the playing there. Moreover, Thomas's keyboarding. Wow. And so from that aspect, they're just so on point and perfect form, well executed. But melodically, I would say over the hills and far away. It's kind of a bouncy beat. It kind of reminds me of Celtic in a way, and so yes, and usually I go right to lyrics, but not in this case. I think what really struck me was the level of proficiency that I saw in their execution of their instruments, and obviously the melody is very, very catchy. So, okay, let's keep going now. And here we go.
Back in his arms is where she'll be. Over the hills and far away, he swears he will return one day. Far from the mountains and the seas, back in her arms is where he'll be. Over the hills and far away, she prays he will return one day. As sure as the rivers reach the seas, back in his arms.
That was wonderful. One of the things I noticed too, and maybe they've done this, and as I go through this Nightwish journey and learn, I will find out. But did you catch at the end, you could almost hear like pipes or some sort of a flute, wind instrument, um, playing harmony along with that chorus. What would be really cool, and maybe they've done it, is Troy um, doing something with the pipes during that. And maybe he has, but it's just that's what really came to mind right away. I thought it was a very lovely song. I liked the melody. I liked the Celtic feel, and it would be definitely one I would want to put on a playlist for sure. So, okay, well, that was Over the Hills and Far Away.